But what happened in their life, the physical events of their life, if you look at it, it's one big tragedy. At the age of 32, you got nailed, had a terrible death. You call that a successful life? No. But we bow down to him because it seems, we don't know, but we believe, or people have believed always, that even when he was nailed, he said, they know not what they're doing, forgive them. For that we bow down to him, not because he got nailed. Because getting nailed is not a successful life, isn't it? But even if you nail him, he did not lose his quality. For that we bow down.
He's telling them, if somebody slaps you one side, show them the other cheek. Because these cultures are very dialectical, everything is said with an example or an analogy. He is saying that if somebody slaps you on one cheek, show them the other, don't deviate. If somebody slaps you on one cheek, if you try to slap him on the other cheek, on his cheek, then you're deviating from your path of peace and love, isn't it? So he's saying, do not deviate from your path, just stick to your path, no matter what somebody does. All he's telling you is, do not become a reaction in your life. If you want to act in your life, you should not react. If you react, you will get enslaved to somebody else, you'll go behind those people. So he's just telling you, do not react. That's his way of saying it.
Any one of these events happened in your life, most people would be broken, bitter for the rest of their life. No matter what happened, he never became bitter. He never became angry. He never became hateful. He took all the action that he had to take, but never got angry, never became hateful, never became bitter in his life. Though what life threw at him was one tragedy after another, he remained above it, and we worship that. Essentially in your life, this is all it is. What the world will throw at you, it is not 100% your choice. To some extent we can control, that's about it. World may throw anything at you, we don't know what it will throw at you. It may throw disease at you, it may throw death at you, it may throw bullets at you, it may throw shame at you, it may throw all kinds of things. But what you make out of it is 100% yours. Now, this one thing, if you take charge, no matter what world throws at you, you will turn it into your well-being. Then, where you go, what kind of situations you live, whether you go to heaven or hell, doesn't matter because whatever is thrown at you, you know you will turn it into well-being. This quality is what we are worshipping. This quality is what is worth worshipping because this is true with every one of us. If world throws nastiness, you will become nasty. World throws bitterness, you will become bitter. World throws anger, you will become angry. This is the way most human beings live. Because he lived above that, we said he is godlike, that they are an inspiration for you. Whether everything that's said about them is true or not, even this is not your problem. You just need some icon to move towards a better way of existing for yourself, that's all. Jesus did not exist, what does it matter to you? 2000 years ago, whether a man lived or did not live, or it's just a figment of somebody's imagination, what does it matter? It is the quality that matters, isn't it? We recognize these qualities as great qualities, in some way trying to emulate them to whatever extent one can. That's what we're looking at. This moment, whoever is next to you, if you learn to love him, you will become loving by your own nature, isn't it? Yes? At this moment this person is there, another moment another person is there, next moment an insect is there, next moment somebody is there. If you just learn to love anything that is next to you right now, your nature will become loving. Loving means what? On the level of the emotion, a certain level of inclusiveness, isn't it? Love your neighbor is not easy, it needs transformation, isn't it? Something about you has to change to love your neighbor. To love God, you don't have to change anything, you can bullshit yourself completely, you can bullshit the whole world and still love God.
New Age spirituality in the West has taken on this, oh, I love humanity, I love the cosmos. that's very easy. You don't have to love anybody. If you have to love one individual, it costs life. Someone said, love thy neighbor. That's very significant, very significant. Whoever is next to you right now, whatever is in touch with you right now, just love it indiscriminately. The very air that you breathe, neighbor? Yes? Is it your neighbor?
Yes.
The water that you drink, neighbor? Sitting here, right? Is your neighbor? The land that you walk on, is he your neighbor? Just to know that, whatever is in touch with you right now, just try to love one person and see what it costs. So much of you have to put it on the ground. So much of you have to surrender if you have to love just one person.